I love that. Love that. Love that. And even just going to the top of the steps and having the screen on for the AI painting on its own, it will make me so happy.
Yeah,
It will make me
absolutely.
so happy because it's great to just have on in the background. Even when you're not playing, it's just fun visuals to be able to see because it's very active and it's a way. To me, like that's my favorite thing. If I'm just going to be watching someone stream champions right now, I want to see the AI. Right?
Yeah.
It's a fun little part. Have you got to try that out yet?
No, I haven't actually got to try that out yet, so I'm excited to
You're
jump
in for a
in.
treat.
I know. I know it's crazy, but yeah, no, I haven't got to try it out yet because every time I'm like in the middle of my workday and that's when the slice is going on, and I'm like, I can't play. So we'll get it, we'll get it. But yeah, let me do my little
Wait, so
intro.
you haven't?
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
No, I was just you're gonna do your intro, do your thing. Let's ride.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll do the intro and then we'll get into it. So, everybody, hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm Erica. I'm your host for Onchain Gaming. And every week I talk to games, guilds, platforms, pretty much everybody in the blockchain gaming ecosphere. So, if you like gaming, if you like crypto, this is your place. And even if you don't like crypto, still like games, hey, cool. So tonight I am talking with Squiddy. He's amazing. He's from Champions Ascension. And I am really, really excited to discuss Champions Ascension with him. It's currently in pre-alpha and they just have a lot of stuff going on. So before we get started, I just have to give you guys like a little bit of a heads up. Just for disclosure, I do have a Prime Eternal, which I actually minted as soon as I found out about the project. I can't remember when that was, but it was a while ago, like sometimes last year. And then holders that minted got some pets. So I have a couple pets I was airdropped. And I also have a guild with my friend Sarah that I'm starting too. But so that's just a little disclosure. But even, all of that aside, like even if I wasn't in the community and if I wasn't a holder, like I would still be super bullish on this game. And we'll get into why. And I think that you guys are going to get excited about it as well if you're not in the current community or if you haven't heard about it. So we'll gear up for that. And then, just remember, of course, that none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, all of that good stuff. And then I think I see a couple of people from the community. So if you would like to come up and join us, that would be amazing. I would love to hear like what you have experienced in Messina so far. That's the world, what you're most excited for. And also if you're just kind of learning about it, what questions might you have for Squiddy? So long story short, feel free to come up and request speaker, or if you have questions on Twitch, whatever, I'll watch for those as well. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, Squiddy, now you can go. Hi, Squiddy. Oops, Squiddy, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm getting a little rugged. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep, I can now.
Mic check.
Yep, I can hear you, Squiddy.
Check, check.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Maybe he doesn't hear us.
Ooh, maybe.
I hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I just did my little intro. I was just telling everybody about like how excited I am for Champions and all of that good stuff and how I'm excited to have you here. So welcome to Onchain Gaming. I'm really excited that you could come and talk to us today and also just be here. Like that is, that means a lot to me. So I really appreciate you coming on.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
The rug is over. The rug is over. Classic, okay. Classic parents' house Wi-Fi. Always coming up small when you need it most.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you. So, welcome to Onchain Gaming, Squiddy. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Erica. Of course, anything for you. A day one mentor. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Yeah, how I found out about Champions, like from the get-go, like pretty early, I think before you guys minted, you and who's the other guy? His name was like, starts with a Z.
Zero Cool.
Yeah, Zero Cool. Yep. So it was you and him. You actually came onto our Chibi show, onto our community show, and just from like talking with you guys, and he's amazing. Like he had so many good details. Just like hearing about the game and everything, like I was like, oh my gosh, like this sounds like a really kick-ass game. And so that's how I first heard about it and found out about it. And ever since then, I've just really like, been watching from the sidelines after minting and everything like that. I try to be as active as I can, with everything going on. It's a lot though. So I'm sure that there's like so many things that I don't even know about, even though, I'm a holder and everything like that. But I'm definitely excited to hear about some of the stuff that has gone on that I might know about. And also just for anybody new to the game, what questions might you have? And, to get you excited about the game as well. So first question
Also,
for you, Squiddy. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Erica, you are a very common holder in that regard, right? You are not alone in that aspect.
Okay.
So there are many like you on that front.
Definitely, that are just kind of like minted,
especially
and
as a founder, and like what you're doing in the space too, like and the work that you're doing. It's a grind. Just being able to be informed too is amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot to do. Researching and finding all of the blockchain games that are out there and being active and, working a full-time job as well. Yeah, yes, it's a little bit. But the reason I'm here, and I'm sure the reason you're here, and the reason why a lot of other people are here is because we have so much passion that it doesn't matter. Like we truly degen and crypto doesn't sleep because we all have that like shared passion of advancing the space and learning all that we can and just being present. So I thoroughly enjoy myself.
This is why we vibe.
Yep, absolutely. So I've got my character up on the screen. I'm about to go in and enter the world for the first time. So that is amazing. If you guys are just coming into the space, I've got my Twitch pinned to the top if you want to see some visuals of actual gameplay, because one of the things about a lot of games that come out is that they release trailers, and then the trailer doesn't look anything like the actual gameplay. So you guys will be able to see that live if you're interested. Here I am. I've got all these colors going on. This is really exciting. So, Squiddy, how did you first hear about it?
So unique right now, by the way. I love that, like, I get to get your reaction live, on the Twitter space. First time checking it out as a holder, as a minter, first time entering Messina. This is amazing. What a unique opportunity. What a unique opportunity.
Yeah, my character looks really good too. I've got a Fenrir, and he is golden. He's got some really good traits. Like, this is one mint that I actually feel like I got pretty lucky as far as getting a good one. So yeah, I get offers on it a lot, which is another good sign that it's a good project, right? If you're getting offers all the time, even in a bear market, and they're pretty good offers, you know that it's a good project.
Also, amazing hat.
Thanks. Yeah, my Champions hat. Woohoo! I'm like all geared out. So Squiddy,
that is rare.
How did you first hear about Champions? Like, how did you first hear about it, and what made you excited about it, and what made you want to be a part of the Champions team?
So I first heard about Champions when I was approached for a job. I was approached that they were looking for a community/social manager, social media manager. I'm like, well, I'm not really that, but this is what I do. So this is when I was leaving Dapper. I knew I was leaving Top Shot. And I wanted to, I'm a gamer. I'm a lifetime gamer, and I'm a lifetime community builder. So the prospects of being able to build a community from the ground up around a game that looks cool as shit seemed like a no-brainer to me. So this is what I do. Like, I'm not specifically a social media manager, and I kind of explained my broad vision, my thoughts on community, and you kind of know what that is as we've chatted throughout the days. And it was just lucky that they kind of aligned with that as well. And yeah, so I was like, I'll do whatever I can to kind of get in on this team too, because working in the video game industry, as a lifetime gamer and a lifetime community facilitator, that prospect was just really cool. So I interviewed with Zero Cool, right, and the Ice Toad and other people on the team, and yeah, it's I'm a very, very, very lucky guy, and I saw this as like, okay, if I can kind of grind with this company, I really believe in the game. I believe in the team. I was like, all right, listen, all these games, all these projects, they promise a video game.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real video game company. So to me, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Like the least of my concerns is that they're gonna build an awesome game, and I feel like, all right, if there's a real game that lets you truly own your digital assets and lets you kind of operate through that and gives power to the player. That was just a grand slam for me. So I aligned with the vision and the amazing game makers that they have, and it's been hit the ground running ever since.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they approach you. So that's actually pretty badass, Squiddy. Like, congrats to you for, for landing such a good role. It's a lot of people's like dream to be full time in the game industry. So you definitely living the life, Squiddy.
I do not take it for granted, Erica. Like, I wake up, I cherish every single day. I fully recognize that I'm living the dream, and I can thank NFTs for that. Right? I can thank. It's been a very, very, very special experience. It's one that I cherish, and one that I hope I can like continue to show through my work, my daily work, and what we're trying to represent, the values that we're trying to uphold, and the fun that we're trying to have.
Yeah, definitely. So speaking of that, champions, we can't talk about champions without talking about the maker of the game, which is one of the reasons why when I first talked to you guys, one of the reasons why I was so bullish, because for those of you guys who don't know, the maker of Champions Ascension is Jam City. And Jam City is like, they're freaking massive. I mean, they have a lot of games under their portfolio. They've got like Harry Potter, Family Guy, Frozen, Heroes in a Half Shell, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, they have this massive portfolio. And so when you look at them and their history and everything that they have done with all of the games that they have, and now like they're merging from Web 2 into Web 3, and this is their very first game, like that to me was just like a no-brainer. Like, all right, dude, where do I sign up at,
That's just, again, same thing too. When I was interviewing, I had to do my thing. But I was like, where do I sign? Just get me in the building. Just get me in the building, and I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, Jam City, like this is their first blockchain game. I highly doubt it's going to be their last, just from like looking at their company as a whole. And then one of the spaces that I was in, I think it was Chris who said it, but I don't want to quote him on it. It was one of the higher ups, so they basically said that they were building a blockchain, like they were building their own blockchain. Do you know if that's still the case?
I don't recall anyone saying that.
Okay. So maybe not, but maybe. Well, because I was like, whoa.
That's I don't recall Chris saying that.
Okay, because I was like, whoa, when I heard that. So I actually came up as speaker, and I was like, so does that mean that if you guys are having your own blockchain, are you going to be gearing up to have your own marketplace and build your games on it? And he was like, so maybe not, but I definitely remember that. So we'll see. So okay, so if you guys are not building your own blockchain, or maybe not, what chain will this game be on where the transactions are going to be taking place?
So, there are discussions, like higher level discussions on that. When we're ready to publicly announce it, we'll be able to publicly announce it, but it's not public info yet.
Ah, okay. So it's a little bit of a secret.
Worked on behind the scenes. Yeah. Let's keep a little aura of excitement, right? But it's we're not messing around, right? They've Jam City, everybody. It's been fun to be a fly on the wall sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure, absolutely. I would definitely love to be a fly on the wall as well at some of those meetings. So, by the way, you guys, if you have any questions or comments. I see a lot of new people. I also see a lot of my friends in here. So, hey, everybody, shout out to y'all. If you want to come up and either say hi or ask any questions or anything like that, definitely feel free to request and I will bring you up. And this is, for the community. As much as I love to interview and do AMAs, this is really about the community and about the gamers. So yeah, so you guys don't be shy. Request if you want to, or if you have questions. So let's see.
I won't even make you. I won't even make you make them take off their shoes because I'm a guest this time.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, you have to take off your shoes when you come into my house, but it's all right. I'll allow it this time. Okay, so
yes.
Where I'm at right now, I'm kind of in the middle where you first start out at, where there's this big green gem looking thing. So how do I actually get into the saloon, the cauldron?
Here, go to the right. Wait, is that where you came? Is that where you entered the game? You entered outside?
I think so. Yeah, by the steps.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So again, I'm not by my PC. So that's one of the new updates and changes. Oh yeah, go up the stairs, go to the art. Usually you come in through the bar and you have to go outside. So that's a new little update for me. So the devs, they're always there's always adjustments. Not even just from each week, from each session. They're tinkering and working on things, balancing, working on tech. It's just it's very cool to see.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I see you're out in the courtyard. If you go to your left, you'll see the AI art.
Okay.
Which is what I'm called. Which is what I. It's up there on the second level. So yeah, you go to your left, and just you get to check out the detail. You'll see a painting.
Yeah, I see that. I'm standing next to Allrad. Yep. So that's cool.
Ansrad's a fan of the art, so that's like a sync. It's just an AI art, right? And if you walk a little closer, it'll pop up on your screen of what the most recent view is. So touch the painting.
Awesome. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these on your Twitter page. So this is just one of the things that you can do in the game right now. So you can do the AI art. What else can people do that is live in the game right now?
Yeah, so there are now 4 mini games that you could do to earn tickets, right? So being in a pre-alpha stage, we want the players to come in and start breaking shit, right? Start seeing what's going on. It's, we're in the very, very, very beginning stages of this. So our players can earn mini games, earn tickets right now 4 different ways. One of them is crab racing. There are 2 crab racing tables. One is outside in the little commons on that second level, and the other is inside of the Sleeping Crocodile, which is the name of our resident bar. So that's one way. So you pick a crab, and then you cross your fingers. It's just an RNG. Takes 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and it's fun. The crabs get drunk, and they dance, and top 3 places get tickets. And then they're accomplishments, right? So do 5 crab races a day. So that's one. Another one that you see in the courtyard, and you probably hear people talking, is the drunk racing game. Think of it as Dizzy Bat, right? You're spinning around. You're going from one keg to another, and each time you go, you get a little bit more drunk. And when you get a little bit more drunk, your keyboard will switch on you quicker, right? So you don't know which way is forward, which way is backward. And the more beers you drink, the faster it'll change. And the top 3 finish, and they get tickets. So that's the drunk racing. We had the crab racing. We've got Dudo, which is my personal favorite. It's like a card game version of bullshit, right? But it's the dice version of it, liar's dice. So again, the 5 players. There's its own private room. You can have your microphones on. It's like you're sitting at a digital poker table with your friends or with random people there. They can have their microphone on or off. But when you're in a Dudo table, it's a private chat within the room. So that's 3. And the 4th one, I wish I could give a great explanation about it because I haven't played it yet. It was just been introduced today. It is a social deduction game. Think a game similar to Mafia. If you've played the game Mafia. Apparently it's a lot of fun and people are really enjoying it once they get the hang of it. I'm excited to test it out on my own. That's by the Flower guy. So if you want to go check that out, that's a fun reason. Crab racing is a fun one too if you're not trying to multitask. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And again, this is all getting ready for combat. Combat's at the core of the lore. It's like the main attraction, right? And like how you flex in combat, and combat is right around the corner. So it's just been cool for our players to hang out. It's a social setting on the internet. It's a way to start gathering tickets. 50 tickets gets you a loot box. There are 20,000 loot boxes to be minted over the course of the pre-alpha-ness. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, my friend Spike was in, oh, he still is in here. Hi, Spike. I was watching his stream when he was actually playing and testing the game too. So I was watching some of the mini games there, and they actually look pretty fun. So yeah, I can't wait to try them out. How long is the slice for tonight? Is it usually like an hour? Or?
It's got an hour and a half left.
Okay.
Shout out to Spike, kicking the bot's butt in Dudo. Very proud. We've got I appreciate Spike. Love having Spike as a prime and esports, man. If you want to get some esports info, make sure you holler at my guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's 1 to 3 Eastern and 7 to 9 Eastern time. So the next hour and a half. And that's the same cadence on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So 4 hours a pop, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, cool. So I'll probably be able to check it a little bit out more this weekend, I'm sure. So it's pre-alpha right now. So what you guys are seeing, so, some things obviously like may change, but if other people want to play, how can they get in the game right now? Like what kind of an NFT or what kind of a character do you have to have for this pre-alpha?
So right now, you need a Prime Eternal, which is, it's definitely a barrier of entry, right? So that's something that, we've got some exciting things to go on that front. But right now, that's one of the utilities of owning this in-game asset is that you're able to come in and feel it out and be a pre-alpha tester for a AAA game. Yeah. So yeah, you go on OpenSea, check out the Prime Eternals. I've got an awesome collection myself. Because all kind of came at mint. I was like, I need to be fully part of the process. So I was minting the whole way out at the beginning, and of course I'm a diamond hander, and yeah, it's you need a Prime Eternal.
Okay, gotcha. So which one do you have? What class do you have?
I've got them all. I've got one of every family member, every house.
Yo.
I have 17 primes.
Oh my God.
My best prime is my Death Derolk. It's like 5 pure Death Derolk. I love the Derolk because of that part in their lore, and they've got the little squiddy tentacruel, right? So me being a squiddy myself, it was a match made in heaven. My real life friend minted this, right? So allow this to the homies. He minted it. He was just like, "Oh, I got this thing too." Turns out he was a flipper. And we're not friends anymore. But that's neither here nor there. But thank goodness I was able to get this into my hands. And yeah, it's core essence. So the Prime Eternals, they all have a core essence of arcane, life, or death. And then there are 5 different traits. I got the wings, fangs, etc. That will have one of those 3 essences. So it's purity that will have to do with breeding. If they're all matching, that's its purity level, right? So all 5 of my parts are death parts, and it's a death core essence. That means it's a 5 of 5 pure, and that will give me an advantage when it comes to the breeding aspect of the game, breeding family members, parts, etc.
Wow, Squiddy, I'm jealous that you have so many. No, I'm not really. I'm more happy for you. Let me say that. I'm happy for you.
I wish I had more.
I know. Yeah.
But I like, it's like perfect too, because I have got my stable. I did it all at mint, right? And then maybe before I saw ones just to complete, like, all right, I want to have one of each, but like these are all like in the Squiddy vault, the Squiddy lock. This is a game that I'm, I always in my time is my most valuable asset. And this is the game that's going to be getting all my time. So I need one of each. I can't wait to put these things to the test.
Yeah, 100%. So aside from the Prime Eternals, which were minted, I'm looking at the white paper right now. So there's the Prime Eternals, there's the Eternals, the Gladiator, and the Challengers. So is it safe to say that once the game is actually released, is that when you'll be able to actually play? Will you have to like buy an NFT, or will people be able to play for free? Do you know how that will work?
Yes, people will absolutely be able to play for free.
Cool. Okay.
People will absolutely be able to play for free when it's all said and done, and hopefully sooner. Probably sooner, right? So again, we've got a really creative group of devs, and again, from a very established game company too, who are really excited to cut their chops and to kind of show what they've got. So a lot of fun things in store to open this thing up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's pretty massive. Like when I was doing my research, even though I know about it, like I didn't know like all of the ins and outs about it. So when I was starting, I was like a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest with you, because when you go to the website, there's this interactive map, and then, the white paper like has so much in it, and there's breeding, there's the Prime Eternals, there's pets, there's like another mint about to come out. And so it's just this massive thing. I feel like, even though like we're still early and it's not even out yet, there's just like so much to it.
Yeah, and that's one of the fun things too. And you haven't even gotten to the lore. Right? We've got some unbelievable lore. We've got that's another tweet that I need to pin from Dana. We've got some unbelievable lore, and we're about to start the third season of the lore, where if you participate in the lore, you don't have to own a Prime Eternal to participate in this, right? You're going to be able to be part of creating the story, choosing your hero, and then someone's going to be able to walk away with a one-of-one Elemental Eternal. Let me pin this here from Dana. And if you're not following Dana, a.k.a. Champions Voices, make sure you're doing so. And if you want to get involved in the project, that's a fantastic way to go about it. Because again, anybody out there can have an impact, an input. You commit your time, right? It's on the blockchain, right? If you get involved in our community, you get involved in the lore, your story will live in Messina forever. How cool is that? How many opportunities does any gamer have a chance to get involved in the lore of a AAA game, right? So that's one of the things that we humbly are able to provide. We've got our VP of narrative, writer Ryan, who's just an absolute stud. It's just he's got some really cool things up his sleeve. So I just pinned Dana, and then I also I just pinned another tweet where it says decided to get back into the pre-alpha. I thought I'd be able to jump in, but the gaming computer I wanted was not there. There's a little graphic that I had for new people to kind of get a grasp of what's to come. So we've got our Prime Eternals that are on the market right now. The pets were just a bonus for minters. The Elemental Eternals is our upcoming free mint that we're doing, and if it's up to me, I would give a thumbs up like the Emperor, like the thumbs up or thumbs down. It's usually a thumbs up if you know me. I'm very generous with that, but like we're going to get this into the hands of real gamers, right? People who are like, all right, I want to be able to hop into this game and test it out and play it. I want to be an unbelievable Elemental Eternal, right? Like I want to be so that'll be fun. And then the eventual different tiers, the Eternals, the Gladiators, and the Challengers will soon to follow, right? So as the game expands more, those will be a lot easily accessible primes, and then there will be a free prime where you can kind of start and just get it rocking, right? There are going to be so many different ways that you can contribute to the economy and be rewarded for your time. Oh, Dana's in the house right now. Like I know we're going to bring up guests and stuff and friends, perhaps. It's I know we've got some shout out to some primes in the house too. I know we got the primes. We got Dana. I saw we had Oscar Hobbs in the house. I guess no Moss, but yeah. All right, shout out to people in the squad. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dana, I invited you to come up as a speaker if you'd like. Definitely. We'd love to have you up here. And anybody else who has any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to come up as well. So yeah, that is awesome. I saw that tweet from Dana earlier today too, and I was like, ooh, that's amazing. I would love
How
to
cool
win
is that? How cool is that poster?
Yeah. That's so cool. That's amazing. And I love the lore. Like, I'm not going to lie, I haven't read all of it, But you guys are in season 2 right now. There's a lot of lore for anybody who is like a lore fan. Definitely, you guys have really good team in general, but like the lore writers, there's actually a video on YouTube, and they have worked, for, I mean, it's a superstar team, so they've worked for a lot of big names as well. And so they're really good at what they do, and you can tell. But I love how the community is involved in everything, and the community really gets to shape the lore. So yeah. Hey Dana, how's it going?
One of the coolest things about my job is I get to, we get to have Dana pop in. I'm assuming this is Ryan.
Yeah, this is me. It's Ryan. I got my Dana costume on, just role playing a little bit on Twitter today. But yeah, it's me, Ryan. Super excited to launch this event tomorrow. Talk to you guys right now, and yeah, just thought I'd pop in and say hi. And Squiddy, thanks for letting everybody know what's going on with the lore. I really would love to get even more people involved, and I'm hoping this event will be a really easy way for people to, check out what Champions is all about. It's easy. It'll be fun. People can make choices. We're gonna drive this story. I don't even know where it's gonna go, but we're gonna end up with a totally unique champion, and somebody's gonna win it. So that should be pretty cool. I'm excited. I've never done anything like this before. It should be super cool.
That's awesome.
And that's one of the coolest things too, right, about Web3. And that kind of is like the epitome of, one of the, we've got a big team, right? And like Ryan in his lane, right? Being able to expand and go deeper into the creative process, which is just, it's fun. I wish I could partake more in the lore. I just can't, right? I don't have the time. So I get my fix when it comes to the game aspect. But it's amazing for our community, and yeah, it's always a gem to be able to get a surprise appearance from a legend and Ryan.
You're too nice. Hey, I'm blushing. But yeah, I'm really excited. Like you said, Web3. I've been in games for 20 years. I've written for Star Wars. I've written for Telltale. Doing interactive narrative, but I've never had the experience like I have right now with this community. All the people who are into Champions and the people who are just fans, we can all participate together and create something together, literally live. I think it's so exciting. I don't know where this is going to go, but we're going to have a really cool story, and yeah, it's super unique.
I love that. Thank you for coming up, Ryan. So you're the Ryan in the video that I was just talking about the amazing people who are writing the lore.
Is it? What video is that?
It's a video with you and Kim.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, and Kim is another one of the amazing writers. We haven't featured anything from her yet this season, but yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of really talented people on this team.
I love
that. It's been incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what would you say as far as the lore goes? What is your favorite part so far, if you have one, and what's been the most challenging?
My most favorite part has been the world building, just collaborating with everyone on the team and then everyone in the community, especially the Discord, to do the world building. And probably one of my favorite events we've done so far has been the underground fight club that we called Gorgata. And we ran this event for a couple weeks this summer, and we got a couple of I think it was about 8 people to come in and role play as these underground fighter characters. And they all had backstories. And then they would do kind of a fake sort of role-playing game, like a D&D inspired fight to determine who won. And then one of them would die, and they'd have to switch their profile pic to the dead version of their character and kind of wear that for the rest of the duration. And then finally we had a winner, and he got profile pic with a golden frame around it that showed like he was the champion of the event. And it was super fun to do, and everyone really got into the role playing. So that was cool. I think one of the big challenges has just been trying to make it as interactive as possible, because we don't have the live game yet where you can do quests and be really interactive. So trying to make it something that people could engage with, using Discord and Twitter, and the limited tools that we have, but we still can do a lot together as a community. Reddit, yeah, we got to get into Reddit. I really haven't explored that, but if anybody knows,
we're working on it. We're working on it, Ryan.
Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming up. Feel free to hang out if you want to, and everybody check out that tweet at the top for the contest to win that 1 of 1. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Jimmy the Otter. Hello.
Jimmy.
Yeah, hi.
The Otter.
Hi.
How's it going? Do you have a question or a comment?
Yeah, I'll just say, Star Wars, if you wrote with that, you did a terrible job. Star Wars is horrible nowadays. Otherwise, I'm working on my new project, sending pieces of toilet paper with brown stains on them to David Gokhshtein, who's got chicken arms. Chicken arms. He's got chicken arms.
Probably not. Block and remove. Okay.
It wouldn't be spaces without like a goblin troll. So
sorry about that. Yeah, he should be. He should not be a speaker
it's all about balance, right? You need to have trolls in the world. So we appreciate him for his service.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So
I thought the Star Wars line was I thought he was gonna he did it in good faith at first too. I hit him with the emoji.
Right. Yeah. Star Wars is so terrible. That's why it's done so terrible, and there's absolutely no fans.
It's all Ryan's fault.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
So I'm back to playing the game, and I found the banana stand. I found the frozen banana stand. I didn't even know that there was one, but I'm a huge fan of Arrested Development, and I love that. That's amazing.
That's just Ice Toad being silly because he can.
Yeah.
We love Arrested Development. That's actually my my Top Shot name was A New Start.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. All right. What other questions do I have for you guys? Okay, so we talked about what players will be able to do in Messina. We kind of talked about the mini games as well, but we haven't really talked about everything else. So there's going to be PvP, the combat is going to be a huge part of the game. Can we talk about that a little bit, Squiddy?
Yeah. What about it do you want to talk about?
Okay, so what will it kind of be like? Will you be able to just do a 1 versus 1 in the Coliseum? Will you be able to go in with your guild and do kind of like a battle royale? Will you be able to go out in the open world and it'll just kind of be like a PvP, like somebody might be able to just nuke you randomly when you're gathering something? What will it be like?
That's a great question. I know definitely in the beginning it's 1-on-1, especially in the pre-alpha phase when it's first introduced. It's going to be 1-on-1 combat. But when there will be PvE, PvP, the whole shebang. There's just the possibilities are truly endless, and I know it's explained probably somewhere in the white paper. That's something that's not my specific focus. But yeah, I know it's starting off it'll be 1v1 PvP combat. I might be wrong with that, but I don't think I am.
No, that's totally fine. And so when you, if you go to the website, you guys, the website is really cool. Check out the interactive world. It's got a map, and then it's got little things that you can click on. And so in the middle is the the Colosseum Eternal, your Fight for Glory Eternal. And so I'm assuming that's where like the first battle will take place, or the first battles. At least that's what was on the trailer.
The Coliseum.
Yeah, the Coliseum. Yep. And then the cool thing about
the bar too, you can. Oh, sorry, Erica.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
And if you go into the bar too, you'll be able to look up, and there's a big screen in the bar, and on loop right now, it's showing teasers for combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I do remember that. That's where Snoop Dogg was.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg was like, he was like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, "Hey, yo, Prime Eternals."
What's up, champion? It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Love his Snoop.
Yeah, I know. I do too. Like, I've always been a fan. And then like one of the highlights of my life is when I was.
You haven't seen the last of Snoop.
Okay, yeah, he'll be making another appearance. That's good to know. I hope I can PvP Snoop. How cool will that be if I won? Like, that would be so awesome. I'd probably, I might let him win. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But one of the highlights was it at NFT NYC. I got to go to Bored Ape Fest, and I got to see Snoop perform, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. It was
that was so fun. That was such a fun night.
Oh my god.
Lil Wayne, got like a full hour Lil Wayne set.
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't have a Bored Ape, but the Chibi crew, like, they were able to bring me in as their +1, and so that was amazing. That was really cool. Big props to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg in the house. But yeah, he was on that Jumbotron that you were talking about in the bar. In the sleepy cauldron.
What's up, Baki? Thanks for the love, Baki. Shout out to the homie.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you haven't already, retweet the space. Show Erica some love, right? Come on. Onchain Gaming with Erica. Let's go. If you haven't hit that retweet button, likes and retweets are free. What are you thinking, right? You like what Erica does. Let's show her some love.
I appreciate that as well. Yeah, speaking of that, you guys go ahead and follow the Gokhshtein Media account, because they are the entity that makes all of this possible. So they give the power to the gamers. They give everybody a platform, which is really, really nice of them, I think anyway. So yeah, give them a follow. And then also the Champions Ascension main account is also in here too. So go ahead and give them a follow, so that way you can stay up to date with everything that they have going on. And the Discord is pretty poppin' too. And that's, stay up to date with all of the lore, all of the contests that they have going on and everything like that. I love your Discord. It actually, it's like pretty poppin'. Like, even though the mint happened quite a while ago, like the Discord is still really active, which is really good to see. And you're in there a lot as well.
No, it's great to see you in there. I mean, we got an amazing Discord team too. Shout out to Captain Chris. Shout out to Ethernaut. And just like really, really dope people in the community.
Yes. Shout out to the homies. One thing that I wanted to talk about too is that the social aspect of the game. So if you guys are thinking about possibly, getting a character or waiting until it comes out and then, playing for free, I would definitely, like, either way that you decide to do it, I would encourage you to join one of the guilds. Right now, the two big guilds that are out are the Wardens of Messina and then the Prime Syndicate. And you can join those in the Discord, because I have a feeling that this is the type of game that you're not really going to want to go at it alone. Like, you're definitely going to want to find your clan, and you're going to want to be a part of that. Let me see. We have somebody requesting speaker. Let me take a look. Okay, it's not Jimmy the Otter again, so you can come up. It's there we go.
Hey, I got a question for Squid E. What up, Squid? Oh, what's up, my guy? Hey, as I was noticing, Can we get a little more info on the breeding within Champions? Yeah, go to champions.io and check out our breeding guide. It's or should I say our rough love making. I can tweet it right now. But yeah, we've got a fun little breeding guide that you can read. It's easily digestible, and it'll give you all the information that you need to see. Where is this? Breeding.
What is everybody doing over here?
I was gonna say, was I on mute, or did I lose you?
No, you're here. You're
Okay.
I heard you, bro. I heard you.
All right, let me get this breeding guide up for you, because I don't do it
Oops.
justice yet. Let's see, breeding. I'm just gonna tweet it as a regular old tweet here. I think I'm over my daily tweet limit. Just kidding. I don't think that's a real thing. Here we go. If I go to
So funny.
share, pin, boom. Check it out. Our guide to rough love. When you're looking at primes, when it comes to breeding, long answer short, purity. Purity has the biggest impact when it comes to breeding, and the rarity and the type of trait and characteristic it is too. So definitely recommend checking out our breeding guide, as it's a fun read, and it'll do it a lot more justice than me right now.
Thank you.
All right,
Go
man.
Birds.
Get that, man. Go Birds, go Phils.
Go Phillies.
Squiddy, what
Big
was the?
nice.
I know that it's over, but what was the thing with burning the pets? What was that all about?
Oh yeah, there was just these beetles are little rascals, right? You're wearing one on your head, but they're not all that nice, right? They are a mascot. They're one of our more rare pets, and it was planned as a fun way to introduce them to the ecosystem. There are, we just again pets were a reward for minting, right? So there was a lot of them into the ecosystem, and it's just it was something fun, right? It was a way to introduce the beetles into the game. So you were able to. There was like a menu, right? So each couple of hours, the menu would change of what was like luring the beetles at the time, and it kind of gave different pets different characteristics, different favorite foods, or different traits more appealing to the beetles. And then you would sacrifice them, and hopefully you would either catch a beetle or you would catch dust. There's different types of dust too, which again, we talk Snoop Dogg, we talk dust, we talk. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on, but dust isn't your regular dust, right? It's some fun special dust. So players would either get from those pets either dust or a beetle. And so now some players have less pets and more beetles and more dust. Some people didn't burn it, and the story will continue to unfold.
I still have all my pets. I didn't burn them. I couldn't do it.
You're a nice lady. I showed you absolutely no shame, Erica. I'm like, fuck it. I'm burning these suckers. I'm like, I don't care what your favorite family is, whatever. I'm beetle hunting. I don't care who knows it.
That's
You're a lot more gracious than I.
I like my pets though. They're really cute. So
they are really cute. What's your favorite pet?
I've got a little bulldog, and I like him the best. And also, he's the same class as my character, so I don't know if that'll be an advantage or not. But I'm definitely gonna keep him and try to level him up as much as I can, if that's possible.
Love it. They have favorite families for. It's fun. There's so much to unfold, Erica. There's so much to unfold.
I know. I found the crabs in the game, and so I can't get in on this one. I can only speculate. But I found the little crab
so you
table.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah.
You probably don't even have the time to read. You just got to click a random crab, unfortunately, because the tables are hot. The tables are hot. So some players will spend 4 hours just in the crabs table trying to grind tickets.
Oh damn, I don't know if I'll spend 4 hours here, but I'll spend a little
No.
bit of time. Maybe I will though if I get
like
addicted
fun
to
little
it.
achievements, right? Like play 5 crab races a day and check in, get some achievements. If you go to champions.io and you go to the Emperor's Wall, you'll be able to see like some achievements that you can do and accomplish in the pre-alpha.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to do those for sure, definitely. Let's see, Alex, do you have any questions before we wrap things up?
No, I've just been looking at like the past day, just looking at everything, and it's super professional. It's like you look at it, you're just like, wow. So, I mean, the website and everything just kind of speaks for itself in terms of the hype and the quality.
So, question for you then: how do we get more people excited about it? And that's going to lead to another thing as well. Again, one is just it's the stage that we're at. Like, 'cause I want to flip the table too, right? I want to find out a good way to onboard, Mr. How do I say media? I was going to serve you up, but I don't want to foolishly fumble the name pronunciation.
Just say G Media. It's probably easier.
G Media. So again,
Yeah.
I fill up the G Media. I want to onboard people in the G Media fam. I'm going to be able to provide some tier 1 allow list to you and your people. Again, if it's up to me, I will literally. If someone comes up to me and I again know what thing I want to start, I want to start the Pinky Promise meta, right? Like, hey, if you get a free mint, a tier 1 mint, will you mint it and at least try it out? Do you Pinky Promise, right? I think that could be a fun little meta, right? Like again, It's not all you do is just try and check it out. If not, it's a free asset. You can move it along and be on with your day. I'm doing some of that with some of my friends. I'm like, hey, do you Pinky Promise? I've got creativity to be able to give out these tier 1 allow the spots any way I want, and I love what you guys do too. And I'm thankful that you guys are invited me up into the space to have the time to talk champions. Mm-hmm. And so Erica is a community member who I truly cherish and a friendship that I cherish. So you've got a good one there, and I would love to find the right way where we can onboard some of your people and give your community some tier 1 spots, however you feel like distributing. Because again, I'm sure you guys know your gamers, right? Like if Erica sends me a message saying like, we'll talk about that later, but I got you guys, right? We want people like you and more people like Erica.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Scotty. Yeah, maybe we can do some sort of a contest. It's a little bit too late to do a Twitter picker or anything like that now, but yeah, I'm sure that the community would absolutely love that. So
not really. How about this, right? Tweeted the breeding document, right? It's a random tweet, so let's make it a random retweet, right? If you're listening right now and you're a real gamer, right, not a bot, and you're interested, right? If you're not interested, no problem. But if you want to retweet the breeding.champions.io tweet, again, it's random. The bots can't get it. I'll do a twit picker and I'll get someone's ETH address for the upcoming mint. How about that? Yeah,
that sounds awesome. Yeah. As long as you're doing the Twitter picker and it's, fair and transparent, then absolutely. Yeah, you guys check out that tweet. It's the very first one. Thanks, Squiddy.
Your odds are high. There's only 30-something people in the tweet. I'm not entering, right? So that's one less. Dana's not entering, right? Doesn't need to. The Champions account, why not, right? It's a free retweet. Yeah. So let's get that up there. Let's see who's still listening. Just we want to reward the people who are actively listening and showing love in the Twitter spaces. Eventually, right? Again, if you're listening, if you don't get this tier 1 allow list, right? Just stay involved in Champions, stay involved in what we're doing, and we're going to do it the right way, and we're going to get the right people involved into this game too. So if this is something that you're interested in, you don't win this one, stick around. I'm known to be lenient, right, in terms of getting this to the people. So I'll do this. I'll twit pick it at 8:05 or sooner too, whenever Erica wants to wrap it up. But if you're listening, that's the only one you have to retweet, and we shall defeat the bots.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I agree. Anyone who's still listening right now, obviously you guys are passionate. You guys are real OG. So take advantage of that. Check the pinned message, smash the like, smash the retweet. It costs you nothing, right? It costs you nothing.
8:01. I'm doing it.
Take advantage of that,
1 minute. I tweet the same thing every single day. Likes and retweets are free. There's so many different ways to show love to your content creators or people that you like and artists that you like too. If you can't buy their one of one, right? You throw them a like, you throw them a heart, right? It's we all have to do our thing to the algo.
Ooh.
I do own algolover.eth.
I love that. Hey, you know what I noticed in the game right now? It's dusk and everybody's glowing and it looks really cool.
Yes, it's so sick at night, Erica. Yes.
Dude, I love that.
I love the night aspect. I'm lucky. Some people. Oh shit. I'm going on a cruise. My girlfriend applied for like a free cruise at a coffee shop and won. So I'm going on a cruise in November. Like, well, who can make that up, right? So that'll be an interesting experience. Never did I think I'd be going on one of these. But yeah, nighttime's the best, especially with the divine parts and the shit that glows up. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna pick a winner. Let's get this link into the Twit Picker. Copy. Twit Picker. Enter tweet. Load tweet. Boom. Winner. 1. Continue. Continue. Begin draw. Did I fuck something? Did I screw something? Oh, must follow. I think I wait. Oh, there we go. I didn't load the tweet. Continue. Begin draw. Is this a R984384434? I got to do a quick. You retweeted. You look like a real person, R. You look like a real person. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They are actually. I know her, and she's in our Discord as well. That is a real person. So congratulations, R.
Let's go. I have to check, and I apologize for the guest. But yeah, no, let's go. Let me reply with winner.
Congratulations. That's exciting.
Let's go. That's gonna be a tier 1 allow list. Erica confirmed it's a real gamer, and we're gonna get you on there. So DM me. I just followed you, and I'm excited to have you get an elemental in that time. We don't have an official mint date yet, but stay tuned. And very exciting.
Oops. Yeah, that is really exciting. Thank you for giving that to somebody who was listening. I really appreciate that. Vita is actually showing me into the cauldron, so I'm about to go in there. So I'm probably gonna. Oh, there it is. The sleeping. How do you say it?
Carcadon.
Carcadon. Okay, I called it the cauldron. Close enough. Not really.
Named after the great Carcadon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Duh. That's awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I think we're probably at about the end of the show time. We like to go for about an hour, but I'm gonna be on my Twitch for probably the remainder of this. If you guys want to watch that,
I'll be hanging there. I think I'm streaming your stream from mine, from my laptop. I think I figured out how to do it.
Nice.
I'll have to check it out. But yeah. I'm excited. Thanks again, Erica, for having me and having us. I humbly appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming on as well. It was really nice to talk to you again. And thank you for whoever came up to ask questions, and thank you to Ryan for coming up and giving us a little bit of information on the lore. So I really appreciate that as well. And thanks to G Media. Go ahead and follow G Media. Follow like 5 people in the room, because this is a really small community. Like, we're, a little bit of a niche. And I think that the more of us that like follow each other and interact with each other, the better, right? Like Wag Me, all of that.
Follow everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow everyone. Step it up.
We're going to make it, the more that we stick together, the more that we collaborate and get to know each other, the better off that we're going to be in the long run. So with that, I really appreciate you guys coming out. And I do this every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, G Media. Thank you, Alex, who is behind the G Media account. And we are powered by Unstoppable Domains and X Spectre, so check them out as well. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Stay safe out there. Bye. Bye, Squiddy. Bye, Alex. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Vita. I appreciate you showing me that. Okay, let me explore this place a little bit. It looks really cool. Look at that. Let me see if I can actually make this my main screen and turn off some of these other elements. Oops, not that one. There we go. Okay, let's make that puppy full screen. I think so too. Yeah, I'm excited that you won that. That's so cool. I'm really excited to be able to, like, when the game is released, I'm really excited to be able to explore everything. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you coming and showing me where this is at. So definitely, I'll see you around in Messina and in Discord and on Twitter. We'll be everywhere. Here, let me actually see if I can get some music going. Do, 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 do. There we go. Oh, I don't have any tickets. What's going on over here? Oh, there's a table. All the tables are full. Looks really badass. That guy's doing. What's wrong, buddy? Oops, I don't know. There we go. Oh, Squiddy said that there was like a big Jumbotron. There it is. So that's what the combat looks like. That's the first, I think that's like the first time that people were actually able to go into the game. It was like not everybody got to go in. It was like a hand-picked, something like that. But anyway, like not everybody got to go in. So that's when they actually got to go in on the first time. And then that little crab table that I was at, it says everybody got crabs. That's hilarious. This game is like a little bit crude at sometimes, but I don't know. I don't mind. I like it. It's all good. Got a chill station here. Oh, what happened? Let's go upstairs. Ooh, there's another game over here. What's this one? Oops. Oh, that's crabs too. Yeah. Person join. Who won? Did I win? Yay! 3 tickets. Okay, let's go explore a little bit more. There's a lot of people here, but nobody was playing. Okay, that area is all roped off. Can I jump from here? No. My computer is running a little bit choppy because I've got like OBS, I've got BlueStacks, I've got the game, I've just got a lot of stuff going on. Like my computer is like pretty good, but it's not the best. Not yet anyway. Someday. I wonder if it's gonna be darker outside now. Ooh. Oh, I got these things. I forgot to plug them in. Let me show you. I got these lightning bolts. They're so cool. Let me plug it in. Isn't that so cool? I got 2 of them. They look like neon lights, but it's actually like LED. They were cheap too. It was only like $8. I need to hang them. So cool. Okay. Ooh. Looks awesome. I love the fact that it's like light and dark, like that. I don't know, like it's just like attention to details, you know, like the environment and everything like that. Like it really like lets you really immerse yourself into the game. Just trying to see what else is going on. Oh, why is there somebody crying over here? What's the matter? Are they looking for something? Are they drinking the river water? What are you doing? Okay. Sorry about that. I like to play it in third person better. I don't like the other one. I don't like first person.